is this tension between religion and democracy, and it for some it poses a huge challenge. When Roe was overturned, and one of the I think it was Scalia who said that abortion is not deeply rooted in the American tradition. It's deeply rooted in our Jewish faith. But that tension between religion and democracy, I don't know, Jonah, I'm sure you come across this all the time. How do you go, how do you go there?
I mean, I think part of it is the glorious experiment that I think is unique in human history of truly a democracy that respects the religious liberty of all people. And the more diverse our nation gets, the more real that becomes. It isn't about the imposition of one religion on the rest of us. We're to have free exercise. So right now, the assault on reproductive rights means that not just the Jewish community, the Muslim community as well, other religious communities are having their rights taken away. So I think part of my freedom to exercise my religious rights are to speak out as a Jew, to proclaim my deeply held values, not to be triumphalist or supersessionist as they, and say my Jewish values are better than the Muslim values or better than the Christian values or better than, but rather to live in the public square of ideas and then ultimately to be in a democracy, but make sure whatever policies we set protect religious minorities. So I think it's actually very consistent. In fact, Ruth and I have this in common. We go to synagogues all the time and they say, well, you're being political. And I said, you mean you just disagree with my politics? Right? People are fine when you're political in a way that it affirms their politics. To me, I'm not right or left. I'm not Democrat, Republican. I'm Jewish and rooted in a 3,000-year tradition, Caron, that you are amplifying. I'm curious, Caron, what do you hope for next? Where will this go?
I'm hoping that if we have 17,000 people who pass through Fenway, that 15,000 of them take action, or you know what, talk to their kids about it, engage their families around the conversation. I hope last year I hoped that somebody would spray paint my piece because it would make me so mad and so upset, but then there would be a conversation to be had. Nobody did, which was interesting. I'm hopeful that this is mushrooming into something that enters into the schools, that takes this Jewish tenet of tzedek, of justice, out into far and wide beyond the Jewish community, and serves also as an ambassadorship for the Jewish community as well. As we don't have to justify ourselves to battle anti-Semitism, but I think part of anti-Semitism is because people don't know who we are and what we stand for.